Hi, Amanda again from Adventures with FitNyx. I got another video review for you. Today we're looking at the Ashi box, which is a yoga and holistic subscription box that comes every month. This is the March box, which is themed around the Holi Festival in India, which is a celebration of the coming of spring. This year it's on March 23rd. Today, so I figured it would be a good time to open up this box, see what kind of goodies we have, and talk more about what Ashi Box does. So first thing, Ashi Box is a subscription service, which means you pay a monthly fee. They send you a cute little box full of usually themed goodies. This box focuses on yoga, meditation, holistic things. You'll see a lot of crystals. Calming teas, chakra types of things. It's a pretty cool experience if you're someone who's into New Age spirituality or heavily into yoga or interested in ancient cultures like Indian religious cultures, Buddhism, things like that, which I happen to be very into. I actually have a couple degrees in religious studies and international studies focusing on Buddhism and Hinduism. So this box is right up my alley, which is why I just had to try it. So you can pay the monthly subscription fee, get the box, all kinds of different themes. This one, like I said, is Holi because that's kind of the big celebration in India in March. I think April, I believe, is going to be the Goddess Within, which is an interesting one as well. So you can definitely check out the website, see what they have in past boxes, past themes. They always publish the theme before the deadline to order the next month's box, so if it's not something you're interested in, you don't have to buy it. You can also sign up as, on a monthly basis, go in and choose which months you want, or a long-term subscription where it's automatically deducting from your account and automatically sending every month. So let's get into this one. The box comes with a little card that tells you everything that you're getting in the box. It also has a description of the theme, this one being Holi. There's actually a second card with additional information on Holi. And I thought this was pretty cool. These are yoga poses for spring. So they incorporate yoga into a box that's even not really about yoga. So it's a really cool fusion of the religious tradition that kind of fostered the original yoga practice and then bringing it forward into the modern times with modern yoga practices and modern lifestyles. So without further ado, let's open her up. All right, first thing you can see here, there's a really pretty sari here. And I believe from the little information card, this is a recycled silk sari. You can use it to decorate your sacred space if you're one of those kind of people who has it like a home altar. You can wear it with your clothing. Everything's kind of tucked into it here. So I'm not going to pull it out till the very end, and I'll show you guys the whole thing. But first we're going to go through the rest of the box. One of the things I kind of expected to see in here is Holi dyes. So Holi Festival, which is spelled H-O-L-I, not H-O-L-Y. Holi is a festival of color. If you've ever been to something like the Color Run or Run or Die or any one of those kind of color events, they give you a little packet of colored powder. I've got two of them here. These powders are usually made from cornstarch and food coloring. They're usually completely non-toxic. They do sometimes stain, but not always. Cleanup's usually as easy as brushing them off. But in India, on Holi, you actually smear the colored paint on, your family or your friends. If they are okay with it, you can maybe do a color fight and throw the packets and, kind of dump the color on them a little bit more, a little bit less controlledly. But it's a lot of fun. I've done color runs, so I've kind of been involved in that kind of an atmosphere. But it's a really vibrant festival, and the color powders are a big part of that. So it's cool to get some of those in here. Next we have Sacred Chocolates. This is from sacredchocolate.com. I'm going to have to try some of this because it's chocolate. Sweets are involved in most Indian holidays. Holi has chocolate, obviously. And I believe Sacred Chocolate here is milk chocolate, and it says it's raw, certified raw, organic, vegan, and made with love from fair trade certified cacao. So let's try it. I love chocolate. This is really good chocolate. Maybe another one. Moving on. So next, as I'm chewing, excuse me, this is good chocolate. Sacredchocolate.com. I'm going to say it again. It's good. I got a yoga headband. This is from Imagination. Hair accessories for the active girl. It's an Etsy shop. You can see right there. It's a really fun colored, fun patterned, really neat kind of wide headband. So you can kind of scrunch it up. You can double it up. It's a little bit stretchy, but I think it's actually going to hold in place pretty well. So you can kind of adjust it to whatever your needs are. You can use it inside, outside. You could pin it in. This one's sliding on me a little bit. Oh, it's kind of cute. All right, we're going to keep that on. We're going to tuck that hair up. I like this. It's very soft. I actually rather like it quite a bit, and I think it's going to actually stay in place. So let's just wear that and move on. This is already a great box. I've tried other boxes before that have been pretty good, but this is my first time trying Ashi box, and as you can tell by my stuffing my face with chocolate and immediately wearing my items, I'm doing pretty good with it. Alright, so what's next in here? We've got a little thing, a little flower thing. So this is a little lotus flower on this little thing here. And it's actually got solid perfume in it. So you can just kind of like, you know, rub a little bit of it here, get a little bit on your fingers. It's jasmine perfume. It smells wonderful. I love the smell of jasmine. And this nice, cute little case is perfect for sticking in your purse, in your gym bag, even in your pocket. If you don't want to carry too much, you can put it in a little pocketbook. Very easy to travel with. So that's a nice little bonus there. And it's very on key with spring. You know, it's got flowers on the box. It's got the jasmine smell, which is very kind of springy, light, airy smell. So I definitely really like that too. What else? We've got Palo Santo, which are these little kind of smudge sticky, incensey, resiny things. According to the card, this isn't actually from India. It's South American. I suppose Palo Santo could have told me that. It represents the bonfire. It's been included because it represents the bonfire that's burned on the night of Holi. So it's a really cute way, even though it's not necessarily traditional for the holiday. It's a cool way to bring in an aspect of the holiday that it doesn't easily fit into a box on its own. It'd be hard to put a bonfire in here. But this is a really cool way to bring that in. So you could, you know, burn these as your own little mini holy fire. I've got here a little copper pot. This is a copper Lata. So this, according to the card, this is from the Ayurveda. Water is stored in the copper vessel. It's got the ability to balance the body. So you put, first you want to clean it out. There's instructions for cleaning it. Lemon and salt just to make sure you get the dust and any loose resin off of it. And then you store the water in it for 8 hours and then drink it. And that's supposed to help with, you know, cleansing and positively charging your body from the inside out. So they recommend filling it at night and then drinking it in the morning when you wake up. So I'm going to have to try that and see how that goes. It's cool. It's a neat little pot. And even if it's not something you necessarily want to use to consume water, it might be a really cool addition to, if you have, like, again, if you have a sacred space in your home, it might be something that you can put water in there and kind of do a ritual to represent purification through that. And then there's one last thing in here. So I've got this little pouch of little butterfly papers. You can see in there there's little butterflies. And these are wildflower butterflies. So I've seen this before. It's called seed paper. Let's see, this is a good one to show you. So you can see there that little speck, that's actually seeds. So there's a bunch of seeds that are made into, it's homemade paper. And then as the paper pulp is being pulled together into making the actual sheet of paper. Seeds and little things are kind of thrown in there, maybe even plant food. So you can plant the butterflies themselves, pour water over them, and these ones are a wildflower seed mix. So they will grow into wildflowers, which is pretty cool. And then, because we've now emptied the box, you can see this beautiful sari. It's really, really pretty. A nice little handkerchief or cover for a surface. Again, it's great to cover an altar or sacred space in your home. Or whatever other little use you might have for it. You can store things in it, just as everything in this box was wrapped in it. It would make a good little silk wrap for something that's important or delicate that you want to keep, from dust-free or whatever. So, sorry, we got the little copper tin. We've got the smudge stick incense to represent the holy bonfire. We've got wildflowers, and this ties in with Holi. I forgot to mention it ties in with Holi because it's springtime. Flowers are going to be growing, butterflies around. This whole thing is a celebration of color and spring and just life coming back after the winter. I think wildflower seeds are a great way to do that. So those will be going in my garden as soon as I have one. We've got the jasmine perfume. We've got the holy dyes, the powdered dyes. I've got red and yellow. There's all kinds of different colors, but these ones are the ones that I got here. And then more chocolate. Can't say no to a box that gives me chocolate. So all the things on the information card explains to you what they're all about, talks to you about the theme. Everything in the box was pretty much on theme. There wasn't really anything that I thought was a huge departure from what is holy. The silk sari that's everything's wrapped in might maybe not be directly associated, but I got a very colorful flowery pattern, and I think that fits. More information, and then again the yoga poses. So this month, the spring yoga poses are twists, and it says they're good to incorporate more twists in spring. So we've got a couple different options here. And if you're familiar with yoga, you may recognize them. If you're not, there's a really good description of how to get into the position and what it does for your body and why you're actually practicing that position. So, really cool for beginners, really cool for people who have been practicing to kind of start focusing your practice for certain events and certain times. And all in all, I really thought, oh yeah, I forgot the headband also came with it. So it's a really cool box, Ashi box. I would recommend it. I'm probably going to get the Goddess Within box because I'm very curious, and I really enjoyed this box. So you can check out the link for Ashi box down there in the comments. Check them out. Try and get a subscription if you're interested. Maybe do a little research on which months you'd most be interested in. Try one. I loved it. I tried one and loved it. Try one that appeals to you, and I'm pretty sure you're going to love it too. So head on over, check that out. I'm also going to, not right away, but in the next couple days, I'll be posting a written review on my blog of everything in the box. I'll add the link also down there once that's posted. So if you're seeing this in a couple of days, you can check that out. And I'm looking forward to the next box. Hopefully I'll have a Goddess Within box to review for you next month. And I hope you'll check back and look for more cool things from Adventures with FitNyx, and check out Ashi Box for their cool things too. Thank you so much. Have a great Holi Festival.